answer, okay? Just remember, keep it civil, all right? All right. Great question, Danny. I like it. All right, let's start with Karma. Karma, why do you love Call of Duty?
I like Call of Duty because I mean I'm a real talk crap kind of person during a game. So I like proximity chat. I'm not enticed to spend as much money on stupid stuff as I am on Fortnite. Fortnite, I used to spend a lot of money on just crap that I don't even use. Versus Call of Duty, I'm in there and it's a lot more strategics that are involved into it. It's a cartoonish person. It's all about realistics and being military. I like the real feel of the game versus the kitty animations. So that's why I like Call of Duty. Proximity chat and just the overall feel of the game.
Okay. Chucky or Riot, do one of y'all want to respond to just what Karma's hit on, or just want to talk about why you love Fortnite?
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Go first.
All right. I used to be a big Call of Duty supporter, but overall, not really anymore. To me, too much camping on that game. I'd rather be in a fast-paced game. The game takes forever. And if we want to talk about realism, Battlefield, not Call of Duty.
Yeah,
You
the
can
difference
break
between
buildings
Call
in
of
that
Duty and
game. I wish you were
Fortnite.
able to do that in Call of Duty. That'd be pretty dope.
Okay.
Destroying buildings and everything like that. But Fortnite, I pretty much just play with a group of my friends, pretty much. Buy time, and it's really about it. I like the characters on there, too. We have a lot more, I want to say, like, guest characters, I guess you could say. A lot of collabs. I feel like definitely, like, don't get me wrong, cartoonish, but some decent collabs. That's why I like it.
Okay. All right, Borka, what about you? You got anything to say?
I used to be the same way. I used to play Fortnite. I got almost like 4K hours on it. But I've been playing COD since World at War. And I've been loving COD ever since. It is a better game, a fast pace. I'm a sniper. Better than anyone in the family. And yeah, COD is better than Fortnite.
Okay, Riot, your turn.
Okay, I believe the question was the POV versus. So
That was one of them asked if
having
you want to answer it.
having having played COD and Fortnite, I prefer Fortnite's POV over COD's because I can see beside my character, and I can see like when I'm getting shot in the back. You know, like you see that shit. Um, and you also still have that first person when you aim down sights on Fortnite. Um, on Call of Duty, it's only that first person aim down sights.
I appreciate it.
So you only get your screen. You don't get your full awareness. You want to talk about tactics? The ability to have full awareness. That's more logical to me. Um, uh, Graphics wise, Fortnite would be better for vision. Call of Duty has like way too many dark spots, a lot of shadows. You know, shadows are bright lights. You don't get to see. You know, like the graphics aren't there for that. Personally, I used to play Call of Duty. Um, I always thought Fortnite was not where it was at. I used to rag on Fortnite until I played it. Uh, yeah.
All right, Karma, I know you threw that hand up, but let's save that for the second round, okay? Because that would be the first round. Everybody got to talk, bring in the initial why they love the game, right? Um, Cowboy did ask, did you know that you can switch your point of view on which game, Cowboy? Is it on both that you can switch or on Cloud? Okay, so chat, are you leaning more towards Fortnite or Call of Duty at this point after round one? Where are we at? Are we Team Doomsday or Team Storm? Alright, and while we wait, I want to go ahead and welcome everyone in. If you're just joining, this is the Great Debate. I'm your host, Bunny. Today we are debating Call of Duty versus Fortnite. We have Orca and Karma, which is Team Doomsday, and then we have Chucky and Riot Maker, which is Team Storm Raider here for Fortnite. Make sure you favorite everyone. Alrighty. Anybody have any questions for them to begin off of? I'm seeing a lot for Call of Duty, although the poll was for Team Fortnite. If we have no questions, Karma, what was it you had to say about what they had to say?
Yo,
I was gonna say when it comes to having like the because in Call of Duty it's more first person, so it's you. So yes, it is more difficult to see everything around you, but that's also the challenge of it. When you're going through, it's teaching you, look at your blind spots, look high, make sure you're checking your corners, make sure you're actually clearing rooms properly, make sure you're checking your blind spots. It's a lot more challenging. So I would say, like, regardless of which game you prefer, if you're looking for more of an easier game that's just fast paced, but it's just easier overall tactics wise, then yeah, Fortnite would be the best one. But if you're looking for something that's actually challenging, and it's going to kind of train you to look for things you're not used to looking for, and it's going to help you be better as far as tactics go, then I would say Call of Duty all day. Because I was a crap shooter on Fortnite. I started on Fortnite and I was absolute crap. I switched to Call of Duty and went back to Fortnite, and now I'm amazing at Fortnite when I play. So I will say that it helped me actually get better, because I was training myself in other stuff, not just the easy things. So
Thank you, Karma. Do you want to add to that, Borka or Chucky, Riot Maker? You have anything to say?
I wouldn't necessarily say Fortnite's easy. Any game sort of takes practice. You're not going to be amazing right away at any game. Now, Call of Duty, that game, you could be running around and get spawn trapped. It ain't realistic. There ain't nothing realistic about Call of Duty.
well, in which mode though? If you're talking about in deathmatch, yeah, I could understand that. But if you're talking about Warzone, which is where I typically play, I'm a Warzone person.
They copied Fortnite off that basis.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I would still say they still have very big.
But also,
differences
Fortnite
between
copied
them.
PUBG because PUBG was out longer. But realistically, these Royale games, they're all copying one another. Different basis, different graphics, the whole 9 yards. But Call of Duty nowadays isn't like how it used to be. They don't care for their fans. So many of their fans said they don't want the exosuits, and guess what they're doing now with the newer games? Bringing back exosuits. I don't like the jumping on walls. That ain't realistic to me. Realistic to me is boots on ground, running door to door.
You just gotta hit your shot.
Jumping.
one of the things that was stated was that clearing rooms and tactical, like all that, like Fortnite has that. I get into it with the people that I train on Fortnite. Okay, I get into it with them about that because that is how I think. That is how I operate in the game. I think tactically. Okay, you want to talk about tactical challenges? Fortnite has both open space and where you have to actually clear rooms because you can wind up inside the storm being forced into a building. Now you have to know, do I need to go upstairs or downstairs or out the building for this storm to carry me through? So you want to talk about tactical awareness? That makes it that makes it harder. So and you had to go to COD to get better at Fortnite. So COD was easier for you to learn so that you can improve your gameplay on Fortnite.
No, my KD was horrible when I first started on COD. I never got wins and I barely got any kills until I started actually paying attention. Fortnite, I was getting kills. It's not like I wasn't getting any kills in Fortnite. I just wasn't getting as many until I started actually working on the stuff that mattered.
And plus, Fortnite got more bots than COD does.
No, they don't.
There's no real people on Fortnite.
No, they don't.
There's plenty of real people on Fortnite. I can say the complete opposite for Call of Duty. Call of Duty had the biggest drop rate when Battlefield 6 came out.
If you really want to talk about that, look at the stats on how many people play Fortnite versus COD statistically. There are more active players to date on Fortnite than there are on COD. Fortnite is free. You don't have to buy Fortnite to play Fortnite. You don't have to buy the battle pass. You don't have to buy all that goofy shit that she was talking about. You don't have to.
Right. No question.
You can play Fortnite for free, cross-platform. COD, you cannot play cross-platform. COD, you cannot play for free without purchasing the game.
All right.
Fortnite is better.
All right.
Well,
so
unless you're on Xbox, and if you got like the Game Pass Ultimate, you can get it for free now. But that's nor here or there. But at the same time, it's
I have to pay for Game Pass.
Every game's unique in their own way.
I definitely play cross-platform, but
so all that
there.
Yeah, it's cross-platform for everything.
Okay, everyone, that was great points. But remember, let's pay attention to the chat too and their questions. I love it. I love it. Y'all are bringing it today. But Rocker Rebel did ask, where is it? Which game has better weapons and customization?
COD.
Where you can actually customize your weapon, COD. The only thing you can really customize on Fortnite with your weapons is the skin. That's about it. On COD, I can actually put different parts on my weapons.
And
so
you could check what the percent for the other attachments on the gun.
So does everyone agree it's Call of Duty or for the customization and skins?
Exactly, that's it. That's all it is.
We're talking about skins.
Fortnite.
That's
Fortnite had an entire season. Fortnite had an entire season where we could mod our weapons.
Yeah.
And they took that out, which was probably, I would have said Fortnite if they still had that.
They took it out because it was preferred not for us to be able to mod our weapons. We'd rather have our weapons be picked up as they are. The other thing is Fortnite, you randomly get your loadout. Mm-hmm. When you drop into COD, don't you have your loadout set for you already? Preset
exactly.
Loadouts?
Customized exactly how I want it.
Okay, so it's a preference on whether or not you want a random loadout when you drop in and you have to all drop in on same equal platform. If I go play COD right now because I don't have a COD account, I stopped, you know what I'm saying, playing COD. Mm-hmm. If I go get COD right now and create an account, my weapons are going to be shit compared, pardon my language, my weapons are going to be lesser quality than y'all's are out the gate. Mm-hmm. There's nothing fair about that. And I'm going to end up running into y'all on a map.
But the question wasn't if it was fair. The question was which had better customizations. As of right now, COD does, because you can't customize your weapons anymore on Fortnite.
Took the customizations out because of that.
The only thing you can customize on your weapons on Fortnite are your wraps. That's it.
We would rather not have customizations on Fortnite.
All right, that
doesn't speak for everyone. I loved that option. Okay, that option was amazing.
Okay, before we wrap up round two, I do want to hear from Chucky and Borka. I don't feel like they've got to say a whole lot. I love this. All right, y'all are bringing it. All right, Borka, you've been quiet, okay? I want to hear something from you, all right? And then we're going to go to Chucky, okay? And then we're going to conclude round two.
Huh? I totally forgot. God damn it.
Hey, yo!
Language.
Sorry.
All right, since you forgot, we're going to go to Chucky, okay?
So my whole thing with that is, yeah, you're gonna have some people that want like the customizations with like the weapons and stuff, but me necessarily, you don't need it for Fortnite. It's third person. You're not gonna see your gun unless like you get like an SMG that has like a belt with it already preset. Now, if we're talking about skins as a whole, I hate to break it to you COD players. Fortnite, we got you outbeat when it comes to skins. Whether if it's weapon skins, character skins, whatever. We have the best collabs compared to Call of Duty.
All right.
Call of Duty, they get like a good few collabs, but not as many as Fortnite.
Let's go, Kendall. Yeah, no,
Right.
Kendall.
So that would be round 2. Everyone, welcome in. This is The Great Debate. I'm your host, Bunny. Today we are talking about over here. It is
Karma is chaotic, yeah.
okay. All right, this is a show ultimately decides who wins at the end. It's a lot of fun. And do not forget, the top picture of the stream, your vote is worth 2 points at the end of the stream. You also get a personal flyer on IG, and you get to meet with my admins about picking a theme for a later episode, okay? So a lot of fun. Now we're going to go to the chat. We're going to open it up to the chat. Are we feeling more, doomsday? Or are we storm raiding today, okay? We prepping for doomsday?
you,
We
Lola.
raiding storms. Doomsday Storm Raiders. Okay. Storm Raiders. Okay. TK is Team Outhouse today. He's a plumber, okay? He's Team Outhouse. Alrighty. Okay, let's start it off. All right. Who has a question to start off round 3? Or do y'all have an idea? We're going to let Doomsday, but Storm Raiders start this off because Doomsday has led it the last 2 rounds. We're going to let Storm Raider take it off from here. Fortnite's got a higher player base. COD lost its main community that kept it living because of the new stuff they do. Okay, Chucky, would you feel that's a factual statement?
That's not factual. They've decreased so bad this new game going around. There was so many people leaving Call of Duty because nobody's actually doing what the community wants. It's only for what they want in their own pocket than their own fan base. That's why people have also fled over more to Fortnite and Battlefield 6 because the Call of Duty franchise has dwindled.
Okay, Activision don't care about the customer. Okay, Rotmaker, what do you think about what Ella said about Activision not caring about the customer? Do you believe that's true?
Yeah. If they did, they would offer more stuff with the COD for the price that they're paying. Again, like I said, Fortnite is free. It's $8.99 for the battle pass. You buy the battle pass one time, you never have to buy it again. All you have to do is save up your V-Bucks every time.
Okay.
So for $8.99, I can get the battle pass and play the unlockable version for free. Like for $8.99, I can do this for the rest of my Fortnite career. I don't never have to put money into it again, and I still unlock those skins that are all cool. Like, come on now.
Okay, Borka, you feel like Activision, the one that the maker, are they the maker? Am I saying that right for Call of Duty? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do they care about you?
Feel Activision is not letting our people get what we want, and they're putting the game out too long because we getting new games every single
Hey Joanne,
year.
I'm on Bunny's.
But they don't listen to us what we want in the game. They just put it out there. But either or, Yes, the Activision part is true. So, yeah.
All right, Karma, on to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna even debate that. That's actually a true statement. Activision does suck. It's probably the worst thing about Call of Duty is Activision right now. So I can agree with that. I can agree that they definitely need a round turn on that part because Activision is not doing well.
Okay. So there was something that was brought up that I know is a big difference between the two games. And Karma, I'm going to let you take off with this one after I ask. Okay. You're actually the one that brought it up, and that's why. Proximity chat, right? Okay. I know I've played both. All right. Proximity chat. I'm not a fan personally, but I want to hear why you are, and then I'm going to go with Chucky and Riot and hear what they got to say and then we're going to go back to Borka. Okay. So Karma, you're going to start it off. And then we're going to go to either Chucky or Riot Maker, whichever one wants to speak up on that. And
so
then,
what about proximity chat?
Okay, why do you love it so much?
Okay, so I love toxic players. I love running into them. I love fighting against them. It's fun, especially when you get really misogynistic dudes that hate it when a female kills them. I'm sorry that I'm sadistic. I will take that full opportunity while you're down until you die, and I will talk as much as I can to make you mad. I love it. I love getting under people's skin. I like, especially if they're hiding and I can hear their mic and I know that I'm searching for them and they can't hear me because I'm crouched or whatever. Absolutely, I'm gonna have as much fun as I can. In Fortnite, I can't do that. And yeah, I can talk to my teammates, but no, I want to talk to the enemy. Like teammates, I already know where you are. I have a tiny little map. I can see where you're at, and we're all pretty much together. Proximity chat? No, I want to talk to the enemies. That's it. And it's all about getting in your head, messing you up, getting under your skin and just amping you up to where you're making mistakes that you wouldn't normally make.
Okay.
It's all about messing with people's focus. I absolutely adore it. And I love the toxicity about it. That's just me.
Okay, Chucky, Riot Maker, one of y'all got something you want to say about it?
Exactly what Ella said in the chat. We do got proximity chat. It's called the Lulu on Fortnite. How long has it been since you played Fortnite? Because you don't seem very much educated about it right now. Because a lot of newer stuff has
haven't
happened.
played it in a while. I haven't played Delulu at all. I'll be honest. I don't play Delulu. I haven't touched Fortnite like that, to be honest, in about...
The Delulu thing's sort of new.
Yeah, I
wanna
haven't
say like
touched
maybe
it
like a
since
month
then.
or two
I know
ago
that
it
it's
came
there,
out.
but I've never played it.
Oh, wow.
They started Delulu last season.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that it's there, but I've never played it.
Okay, I want to point something out about what Borga just showed us. So, Borga, you're here debating Call of Duty.
No,
but yet,
I'm a COD fan for sure. I just play Fortnite because of my friends.
okay,
I'm a COD fan since World at War.
okay.
So
I'm going to point that out, all right? We're going to go back to what y'all was saying. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you want to see it again? I can show you.
Okay. All right. Look, how many of y'all come in here straight from gaming? We know
See?
Riot did.
South
We know
Park. Great collab. We don't see Call of Duty having that right now, do we?
Yeah, but I mean, if that's really what you have to do is an abundance of
lie, though,
collaborations to rebuild or to
characters
re-excite
made
your
them
fan
look better.
base, then all right.
They've made the characters look a lot better recently, too.
Okay, then let's talk about this. All right, which one has the better battle pass? And Borka, go, and then we're going to go to Riot Maker.
Fortnite.
Well, Fortnite, yeah, but I
It's
really
free,
don't
and
buy
you're
battle
spending like
pass. I
$10 on a battle pass. You don't got to spend $60 to like $80 on Call of Duty. That game you got to buy it
$10 on
outright.
COD 2 is $1,100.
But you first got to buy the base game, is what I'm talking about. Fortnite's fully free. The only thing you're spending is $10 to like $8 for the battle pass.
$8.99, and you never have to buy it again.
Exactly. Where
If you
Call
save
of
your
Duty,
V-Bucks, which most people don't.
where Call of Duty every year it's the same game.
These are all
Nothing new,
skins I
really.
unlocked
Just
on
updated graphics a little bit. Nothing wild.
Battle Pass. These are all skins I unlocked on Battle Pass that I've archived.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a quick moment of silence here, I guess, while we're thinking of Call of Duty. I want to hear y'all fire
That's been
back
2
about
years
y'all's
on the
battle
game.
pass, okay? But everyone that's coming in, this is a great debate with Bunny. We
That's
are
less than 2 years on
debating.
the game.
We are debating Fortnite versus Call of Duty. We have Doomsday over here, which is Borka and Karma, and then we have our Storm Raiders, which is Chucky and Riot Maker. If you want to be on the show, please reach out to one of my admins. Top gifter of the stream will get to vote, and their vote will be worth 2 points, and they'll get to meet with my admins and pick a theme for an upcoming episode. Okay, chat, stick around. You're the one that chooses who wins at the end. Okay, and be asking your questions. Now we're going to get back to Karma on the question at hand. Battle Pass.
So with the Battle Pass, so me personally, I like the Call of Duty Battle Pass. I don't have any issues with it, and I even pay extra for Black Cell, so I don't mind it at all, and I've been doing that for a while. For Fortnite, I wouldn't say that it's bad, but again, it's all going to go off preference. To me, the Fortnite Battle Pass, they do excessive collaborations to re-excite the audience, and it's a lot of cartoonish kid stuff versus Call of Duty. It's just a different feel. I prefer Call of Duty. That's just, I mean, I can complete the Fortnite Battle Pass, no problem. Like, it takes nothing. But I'm not really there for the actual Battle Pass. I'm mainly there to finish the Music Pass and the Lego Pass. I could care less about any of the other ones. When I go to Call of Duty, I actually like finishing the Battle Pass itself. And yeah, I agree with my bestie down there. For me, I like to see blood leave bodies. I can't see blood leave bodies. I just see a bunch of, they just kind of disappear. I want to see blood leave bodies. That to me is just, I like the realistic portion of it.
That is true.
I like the gore. I'm a gory person. I like the gore. If I'm going to shoot people in a game, I want to see the gore that comes with shooting someone in the head. I don't want to see just poof and lights. I want to see the actual gore.
Okay.
So putting Nicki Minaj and the anime skin in COD isn't childish.
I haven't even seen that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. For those
Like I said, I just started playing video games in itself like a little over 2 years ago, and I started on Fortnite, and I left Fortnite and went to COD 8-9 months ago, maybe 10 max. And I've been playing COD ever since.
All right, so since Nicki Minaj seems to be very, very important to the chat, who has 2 devices and can show us what Riot is talking about? Because now I'm curious.
Nicki Minaj is on Fortnite as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think Nicki Minaj is on Fortnite yet.
Kim K is, and I don't even know what Kim Kardashian has anything to do with video games is.
She's in COD.
Yep. And when I saw that, I was like,
Cowboy has it. Shirtless Cowboy has it.
Oh, wow, okay. See, I kind of
Yeah, that to me wouldn't make any sense. I wouldn't even waste money on it, to be honest.
Okay, so another thing that I want to talk about, and I guess it can kind of go back to the Battle Pass in a way, but I want to talk about the reward system, right? With Fortnite and Call of Duty, right? You got prestige, and then you got your level up through Fortnite. I know with Call of Duty, and correct me if I'm wrong, they do offer a little bit more for leveling up whenever it comes to your experience and rewards. But I just want to hear y'all's opinion. We'll start with the Storm. Team Storm for that, and then we'll go back over here to Doomsday. And Karma, if you have that skin, you can show it at any time, okay?
Which one? The Nicki Minaj? I don't have that. I would not waste money on that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if you're going to have a skin in a video game, you had better be someone who plays that video game and be known for it. If you're not, I do not see a point in that person having a skin like that in a video game.
Oh, okay. So really it's more of a personal preference, right? Like,
yeah, even the Kim K made no sense for me. I just got her because she had a bigger butt. She has a butt that I wish I had, so I bought that, but it still didn't make any sense to me.
So Karma gets the skin. We know it was for the butt, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Clock it.
I just looked at it, Cowboy.
Team Storm, back to the question I asked. Reward systems for leveling up, Call of Duty versus Fortnite. Which one do you think rewards you better for leveling up?
I mean, Fortnite. Once you have the battle pass complete, nothing.
There's Nicki Minaj, guys. I'm not sure if this is Fortnite or Call of Duty. I think this is
That's Fortnite, and that looks horrible.
Fortnite. But I also seen at the end that there's a little Gemini AI symbol, so we don't know, is that AI generated? See, I know
Yeah, that's the part. I've never seen Nicki Minaj have a trailer or anything like that for
Me
Fortnite
either.
yet.
And don't they
Unless
usually
it's like
do,
in the database and they're working on it.
Doesn't Fortnite usually do concerts whenever they do like a thing with artists? I know. I remember. Was it?
They did it for Daft Punk. They did
Yeah, even the Nicki Minaj skin, that's horrible. That looks ugly as all heck.
Yeah, I didn't like the Nicki Minaj skin on COD.
It doesn't make any sense. That's the thing. This
was the other thing,
Skins like that don't make any sense.
So maybe I guess she might have did come out a long time ago, and I don't recall it. But
Yeah, apparently in Call of Duty, she came out in 2023. Apparently.
All right, Ella's screaming down here. No, she's not.
I've
She's
never
not
seen
on
those
board
pictures
with her
before.
music is. All right, that'll be something we'll have to circle back to. All right, so. Well, which one do you feel is more rewarding for leveling up, improving your stats?
Fortnite, because you don't got to spend $80 to $90 for a game. It's free. It's free, and you're spending $12 or $8 on a battle pass.
Yeah, definitely. $9. I get the battle pass, and every season I get all the rewards for that same $9. I didn't have to spend $50, $60, $80 on the game in order to get that, and then have to buy the battle pass on top of purchasing the game. And as far as like competition, whatever, like you run out of normal quest stuff to chase, go to ranked.
Especially if you're looking for more of a challenge.
Compete in the console cups and the cash cups and all that. There was a Cash Cold Victory Cup yesterday. Top 500 went to second round. Second round, $200 per win.
Oh, that's nice. Does Call of Duty do anything like that?
Stud Barbie hadn't been asleep.
No, there's a website for that we have. It's called CMG. It's called Checkmate Gaming.
Okay.
You go on.
You got to go to a website for that.
Or you can put money into it, and those monies, if you win a match or you qualify for the finals.
Today at 7 o'clock.
Get that money, but you gotta have a decent player. You gotta have decent people that knows how to play those pro games.
All right.
Today at 7 o'clock is a tournament.
Okay, so from what I'm hearing is Fortnite, their tournaments are there in the game. All you gotta do is turn your console on, right?
Yeah.
And I have it set so it's only 0 builds. Let me go ahead and show you the filter. Like I have it set for only 0 builds and Blitz.
Okay, and then with Call of Duty, you got to go to a website. Do you got to register or?
Yeah, you just gotta register. It's free. You can play XPs. If you don't have the money, but if you have the money, you play for cash prize that is 100K or more.
Okay, for those of us that isn't everyday gamers, I've seen it through here a few times. Ranked. What do you mean by ranked? Okay, is that like what level you are? Is that how they class and put you in these competitions? Or pretend I've never gamed a day in my life. Explain this to me.
So on tournaments and rank is a different thing. Rank is just you play online and go up to top 250. Tournaments, you win cash prize and XPs.
In order to get into the tournaments, you need to be ranked.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta be ranked.
No, once once you do this tournament, you go put your own money, and like people put money together, and whoever wins that money wins that money. And then if a pro team sees you do that, you might get in those big tournaments like the Call of Duty pros.
Fortnite, you don't have
That's how they started to.
On Fortnite, you don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is play ranked 0 builds, or ranked battle royale, or ranked reloads, or ranked ballistic. Play any one of those. Continuously show up and be in the top whatever number you want to chase. Top 1, top 10, top 50, and Fortnite themselves will put you in sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Karma. I haven't heard much out of you on this topic.
I will say with the stuff, so I do agree, right? Yeah, it's free to download Fortnite. It's free to go in and do the competitions and stuff like that. It's also easy to say that when a lot of your stuff is free, so a lot of people save a lot of money as far as stuff they can buy online. So yeah, Fortnite makes a killing off of their customers. They absolutely do. So yeah, it's easy to sit there and say, oh yeah, they've got free this, free that. Well, I'd certainly hope so. Like they make a killing with all these collabs and all these different bundles and the shop updating every single day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I would hope at least they just stay on that free factor, because that's really what brings their customers in, is the fact that, oh, this is free, this is free, this is free. You can do this, da 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 da. Yeah, I'd hope so. But I mean, realistically, they make so much money off their customers. And as someone who I used to spend a heck of a lot of money on Fortnite, so I know how much money someone can spend on Fortnite. And in Call of Duty, I don't spend as much money because, I mean, what's the point of it? Like, yeah, I have to pay for the game and I pay for the battle pass and stuff. I also pay for Black Cell. That stuff to me is more important than some useless stuff I buy out of a store. I'm buying a whole bunch of skins and whatever, and I still use the exact same skin, the exact same wraps on my gun, the exact same stuff when I play on main stage, Lego, it doesn't matter. I use the same stuff. What's the point of me having 400 plus free skins if I'm just going to use one? But I mean, let's not act like people don't waste a lot of money in the Fortnite store, because they absolutely do.
No, but you see, you've already gave a good debating thing right there, because nothing for nothing, we don't need no Black Cell battle pass. A battle pass is a battle pass. There should be no such thing as a $30 to $40 battle pass.
It just has the extra stuff with it. The same way that in Fortnite, when I first joined, you used to have to pay extra to get the premium rewards and the stuff like that on the mini events they would do.
It was always like $10 for the
battle
battle passes back then.
On the battle pass, no, I'm talking about the mini events and stuff like that. They would have 2 rows.
Yeah,
of
it was like $5, maybe $10 for
and
that.
you had to pay extra, though. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter the amount. You're still paying extra for the extra reward.
Fortnite, it's free.
That premium.
So, I mean, I guess if you want a cheaper gaming experience, go to Fortnite.
That premium you're
Cheating
talking
gaming
about
experience is COD. They haven't been the same since Black Ops 1 and 2. They went
But yet
downhill
you
for years.
continuously brought up how much more expensive their battle pass and their game is, so it's not that cheap.
But you also don't have to buy battle
Fortnite for
pass.
free.
You will unlock a skin. You don't have to buy the battle pass.
Everyone, with what Riot finishing what he says, that we'll wrap up that round. Okay, everyone, this is a great debate with Bunny. We are talking about Call of Duty versus Fort, and we've heard a lot of great points from both sides, have we not, you guys? All right, so we're getting ready for the final statement. All right, make sure you are favoriting all the guests. We got Team Storm over here, Forka, Karma. No, Team Doomsday, my bad. Forka, Karma, and Team Storm is Chucky and Riot Maker. Everyone, there's just a few minutes left to get, the top gifter. I do stop that F55 after, just because their points do go towards the final vote. Chat. It is time for the final questions. Okay, teams, be thinking about the final statement you want to bring, because now is the time to get it out there to really persuade the chat. Okay. All right. We're going to start. I want all of y'all to give a final statement. All right, there will be no going back and forth on that. This time it's just a final statement. All right, so Borka, let's start with you, and then we're going to go directly below to Rotmaker, and then Karma, and then Chucky, okay? Final statement on why everyone should be Team Call of Duty.
Team Call of Duty. But so we have combat records in COD, and every year people do top leaderboards, but Fortnite doesn't got those to check the combat records, how many kills you got, as many like death or emotional you got. So this is what it is. Shows your guns, records, and what the leaderboard's at. And then we got challenges. Also more challenges for prestige.
All right, so what you're getting at, Borka, the reason why you think everyone should say Call of Duty is because of the progression, the skill, and just everything you showed, right?
Yeah, and better graphics and stuff like that.
All right, someone
Why-
from Team Fortnite. Which one? Which one are you? Or making your final statement, real quick.
Talking to me? Oh,
Whichever one you want to make it, and then we go to Karma, and then whoever don't make their final statement now.
all right. Fortnite again. Fortnite is free if you want it to be. Fortnite is free if you want it to be. It's only as expensive as you want to put money into it. You can unlock skins. He said they do your stats. This is my career stats right here on Fortnite. My total number of eliminations, my average elims, my matches played. So there's my kill to death ratio for you. There's my top 10 percentages, my victory percentage, my top 25 percentage, my total lifetime levels. Okay, all my stats are there. If I really want to know my kill to death ratio, all I have to do is do a little bit of math, right? Fortnite is more versatile. If you want to be at like acutely logistic and tactical, you can be that. If you just want to goof off and have fun as well, you can do that too. You can do it. You can play Fortnite on both sides of the scale. You can play it in multiple different versions, so it accommodates for all different play styles. They have proximity chat for those who want to do proximity chat. They have non-proximity chat. They have proximity chat in multiple games, not just the Lulu. Some of the creator games have proximity chat as well.
Okay, right. I don't like cutting people off, but because we are getting so close to the end, I do need to go on to Karma, and then from Karma to Chucky. Okay.
Regardless of which one you choose is gonna determine your fate, right? You're gonna pay money if you play Call of Duty, but the graphics are a lot more realistic. Just the gameplay is a lot more realistic. Everything's broken down a lot better. If you want a free game that you pay $10 one time, or I'm sorry, $8.99, and then we all know that's not all the money you're gonna spend. By all means, go to Fortnite. But to me, it's way too cartoonish, and it's just
The Warzone's for free.
the graphics aren't as good. Like it's really not. They do way too many collabs, and all of the mini passes I think it's just a ploy to keep people spending money. It's not really because it has a purpose, because everybody uses the same skin over and over. So whether you're trying to go for like the easier play style or you're going for something a little bit more challenging, to me COD's more challenging and I enjoy it better.
All right, Chucky.
All right, so my little thing I'm going to be saying before we sign off the whole thing. For one, if Call of Duty was doing anything good, they'd be number one compared to Battlefield. They've dwindled throughout the majority of 10 years. All of their games every year is horrible, glitchy, everything. We want to talk about realism. Realism is Battlefield, not Call of Duty. Call of Duty, all they want to do is take money off of the consumer and everything else. Where Fortnite is free. Yeah, you could spend more money on Fortnite, but you know what? That's on you. The main whole thing is free. You don't got
But
to
the
spend a dollar.
realism's not on Fortnite, right?
Huh?
Okay, because you said Battlefield. I thought it was a Fortnite.
No,
version.
I said Fortnite. Battlefield, you got to pay for it too. Don't get me wrong, but the more realistic thing for me is Battlefield. You could break down the walls and everything and go in tanks. Call of Duty, what? You're running and jumping on a wall. How is that realistic?
All right. Well,
Can we all cipher the fact with this newer Call of Duty game, them bringing back exosuits? Do we have exosuits in real life where we're climbing and running on walls? Like we're a ninja? No. That ain't realism.
No, they just have jetpacks and broomsticks.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
But again, I never said Fortnite's
Or lightning
realistic.
bolt.
All right,
I
y'all.
never said Fortnite's realistic. If we're going off of realism,
Today's debate,
it's
you
not
guys.
Call of Duty anymore.
All right. This has been great. I feel like we could have probably debated this for hours, okay? And I love it. Y'all definitely come ready to debate. All right, so it looks like Danny does get the 2 extra points. Do I have my scorekeeper ready? Because it is time for the chat to vote. As the chat is voting, remember we got Storm with 2 extra points because of the poll. Danny's vote will be worth 2 extra points. Let's get this in the chat. As we're doing that, we're going to go back around, and y'all are going to introduce yourselves. Okay, after the introductions, we'll announce the winner. Okay. All right, Borka, tell us about you, who you are, when can we find you? Then we'll go to Karma, Chucky, and Riot. Okay.
You can find me on YouTube. Borderka is my name. On TikTok, LOE_Borderka on my exact same name. And you can favorite me on here. I don't go live, but I joined Karma stream. You can favorite her also. And then I stream COD, art, and all that stuff.
Great. Karma?
Oh, I'm just a state of myself degenerate that likes to hang out and just shoot people on a video game. That's pretty much me.
All right.
My name's MF Chucky. I try to stream 10 o'clock Eastern time, and I am an admin for Queen Lala. If you guys are looking to get on any featured shows or game shows, you're more than welcome to hit me and Ella up, and we'll book you guys on a featured show.
Great. And Riot.
I stream when I stream. I usually stream all the time though. And I just recently started streaming my gameplay for Fortnite on Twitch. It is the same as my Epic name.
Oh, okay. So if you want to play Fortnite with Riot, you've heard it, okay? There's his epic name. All right, scorekeeper. Do we have a winner for today?
Oh.
Are we doomsday prepping or are we raiding the storm? I'm seeing a lot of Fortnite, but during the debate, I saw a lot of Call of Duty. Team Storm, all right, congratulations. All y'all did great, all right? All of you did great. I hope you had fun. Storm, I will get you your flyer out, and y'all will be invited at a later time to come back to where we pick a silly one, okay? A silly one for the Ultimate Debate Champion, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. Admins will reach out to you for that. Danny, thank you for being the top gifter. You're already an admin, right? So reach out, let us know what you want to see on an upcoming episode. I hope you all had fun. I know I did. And I guess that's it. Team Storm, congratulations.
Congrats.
There we go.
Oh, what happened, right? Look, got so excited.
It fell off my phone holder.
Got so excited. Rock genres. Okay, we can definitely do that. Yes, now? Okay. Jay, you can stop recording. It is over. Thank you, guys. We only had a few cuss words dropped. I know that was hard for all of us.
And it
including
wasn't
me.
even me.
Right, Carmen? I was the one. You was the one I was warned about.
Ha ha. See?
All right, so did y'all have fun?
Oh yeah, it's fun. I like arguing.
It was a good debate.
Yeah,
was.
This is our first time.
I mean, at the end of the day, both games are good.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't have an issue. They're the only two games that are downloaded on my PlayStation, so I don't have an issue with it.
Have you played the new Call of Duty game yet, or no?
I haven't played BO7. I stay on Warzone. That's
all
me.
you.
The first one I played was Black Ops 6. I started on zombies. I played a little bit of hardcore, and then from there, once I found Warzone and Resurgence, that was it. I was never going back.
No, but
Like,
if
I
you
stay
want
on
like
that.
a really realistic like shooting game, look up Battlefield 6 later.
Yo, I swear they need to sponsor you at this point.
I'm telling you, if you like realism,
That's
you'll
probably
like that.
been-
You'll like that game.
Yeah, all my buddies,
Mm.
right now they have me playing GTA a little bit, but they want me to get into Battlefield and Arc Raiders.
It's
I told
fun.
them that I'll invest in Battlefield just to try it out, because they did say the same thing you did about the realistic portion.
Yeah.
And for me, just look, if I'm gonna play like a military style like shooting game, yeah, I want to play something that's the most realistic. So that's what I've heard is about
Off to play
Battlefield. So I'm
Fortnite.
definitely gonna try that for sure.
Later, y'all. I'm off to play Fortnite.
All right,
Of course you are.
Roy says I'm having.
But Battlefield, it's a lot harder too, but you can also get in jets, tanks, literally any kind of like military thing you can kind of.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah.
I've seen some short clips about it. It looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely has piqued my interest, for sure.
Oh, I forgot to announce next week's debate. Next week we're going to be debating Disney versus Nickelodeon. Okay, so if you know,
that's a good one.
so we've already got Disney, but I need 2 for Nickelodeon. Okay, y'all get with my admins or anyone in red.
Hey, yo, Junior, chill.
Even,
Chill on
even
that.
Chucky knows. Even Chucky knows how to get a hold of me, right? Like, so if you want on it, let us know. Okay, we do need 2 for Nickelodeon next week.
Yes.
Ella,
Do
Cartoon
something on Gore
Network.
versus
Right.
Time.
You should do. It should be Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network.
Don't say Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network is
God, that would be dope.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
let's do
So-
horror
Right.
movies over chick flicks. Let's do something with horror movies, and you've got my
Okay,
attention.
so I am
Oh,
one
horror
of the-
movies that everyone's done for. I'm hurting people's feelings. Horror
Anything
movies
with
my go-to.
Ghostface, and you have my
Yep,
attention.
Danny Phantom.
I
Bitch,
love
you
horror
just want to
movies.
have a fucking knife held to your throat, bitch. Go get out of here with your crazy shit.
Not too much on her for that. Okay, Karma, you got to take me out of that. All right.
Wait, do I still have to
All right,
behave?
guys,
Because
I'm
if
hopping
not,
off.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm
You're good.
just saying, if Ghostface broke into my house and put a knife to my neck, I'm going out living out 4 of my fantasies.
It's wild.
Stupid. Okay, so I did do a music clip for Bunny for her show. She's heard it. Danny has heard it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody else hear it now.
I'm going to mute myself real quick because I'm getting into it.
Bunny in the corner grinning. I talk, crowd ticking like a time bomb. Scoreboard blank, but the chat's already spinning. Typing fast, picking sounds before we're on. Every claim screenshot in a heartbeat. Every joke turned into a receipt. I point, Bunny just laughs in my face. Let them vote, let the crowd call the case. It's a great debate with Bunny.